Hello YouTube, this is OJ Cubing, and today we're going to be reviewing the Rubik's mug. So a quick bit of background behind this mug. Basically, I had my last ever day of school last week, and the school decided to award a load of people with some kind of stranger awards, and they gave me an award for my cubing and stuff, and it is of course a Rubik's Cube mug. Now I'm very grateful for that because it's the first time the school has actually formally acknowledged my cubing hobby, and yeah, they seem to be pretty impressed, especially with all of my blindfolded stuff. But anyway, let's get into the review. So first of the colour scheme, we can see that it has the standard colour scheme. If we compare it to a normal Rubik's Cube, then it's got the standard colour scheme that we're used to seeing, and that is partly due to it being an actual Rubik's brand mug, which means they've basically got it right. And as for the sticker quality, well, they've got a couple of bumps in the sticker here, a little bit of a tear there. It's a bit weird because it's actually vinyl, not like, it's not actually stuck on, it just feels like one sort of full thing, which is why it's weird that there's a bit of weird things going on with the stickers. And as you can see here, it doesn't actually quite go around the circle fully. And also the white face is stickered a bit weirdly. Obviously that's not actually white, that's just got some writing on it. So obviously this isn't a functional Rubik's Cube mug. The finger tricks aren't very great. I don't seem to be able to turn it very well. And if we have a look on the inside, you can see that it's square on the inside, but with the circular hole, and that makes it kind of weird for making tea and stuff like that. And as you can see, the stickers at the handle have been cut for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but the handle is a good size to put 3 fingers through. So I think in terms of functionality, it seems all right. But just to make sure, let's go make ourselves a cuppa. Yep, makes good tea. Okay, for real though, there are 2 things that are wrong with this mug if you want to use it for tea drinking business. And the 2 things are, one is that this overlap here means that it's actually very difficult to drink, and every time you take a sip, there's always a little bit that runs down here that you have to clean up. And it also means it's very difficult to get out the last bits from the bottom, so you might have some tea left over, and you know, everyone knows you need all the tea that you can get. And the second thing is that because it's square shaped at the bottom, when you go to stir it with your teaspoon, you get this sort of noise, and that's just annoying really. And also you can see yourself at the bottom, hello. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little reflection at the bottom. And when I'm drinking my tea, the thing I do not want to be looking at is myself drinking tea. So those are the few things wrong with it from a mug's perspective, but there's also one more cool thing I want to show you about this mug. But besides using it to make cups of tea, the other thing you can do is fit a Rubik's Cube in it, and this is actually one of the impossible cube in a jar sort of things, because as you see, it will not come out and it doesn't actually fit through the hole. And that makes it the impossible cube in a jar sort of thing like Red KB used to do. And essentially all you have to do is take off the top layer, squeeze it in sideways, put it inside and then reassemble it. And it's quite an easy one to do so with actually, because you only have to reassemble the top layer and not like the entire cube. So yeah, this is probably the state I'm going to be leaving it in because I quite like the cube in a jar idea. And this is the first time I've got a jar that has sort of been fitted for it, and it's kind of even more fitting with it actually being a Rubik's Cube. Anyway guys, that is all I've got time for today. I've got a couple of modding videos coming up soon, and I'm really sorry that I haven't been uploading as much, but exams are kind of getting in the way. So I will be making the video for next week, and for now, I'll see you all later. Bye!